Match number 17 of the Indian Premier League, it was the Delhi Capitals who were up against the Chennai Super Kings at the Chepauk Stadium. Like always, in this video, I'm going to be taking you through the key highlights of the 17th game of the Indian Premier League, which was played between table toppers Delhi Capitals and team who is on the lower half of the points table, the Chennai Super Kings. Like always, the two captains were there at the toss, Ruturaj Gaikwad for the Chennai Super Kings and Akshar Patel for the Delhi Capitals. When Ruturaj Gaikwad came out for the toss, lots of speculations that were going around the Chennai Super Kings last night was that Ruturaj Gaikwad might not be available for this game, and it might be MS Dhoni who captains the side because Ruturaj Gaikwad was facing a little niggle. But all of that did not happen. Ruturaj Gaikwad passed his fitness test and was available for the game, and that is why he came out for the toss. But it was Akshar Patel's Delhi Capitals who won the toss and elected to bat first. He also mentioned that the wicket is going to get slower and conditions are really hot right now, and that's exactly what the Delhi Capitals batters wanted to use as far as maximizing the conditions with the new ball was concerned. But one thing that went viral on social media at the beginning of the match, and that was this image that you see on your screen right now. MS Dhoni's parents were there for the game, and this was for the very first time, according to commentators, when they had seen MS Dhoni's mother and father both on the cricket field, that too for an IPL game. They hadn't even seen them for an Indian game, leave alone an IPL game. Dhoni's daughter and wife were also present for the game, but that did not really create too much buzz because that they have been seen in the stands on many occasions. But his parents being there raised a lot of speculations on the internet about his retirement. As of now, there is nothing official about it, but social media is definitely speculating a lot. Getting back to the match, Delhi Capitals lost an early wicket in the form of Jake Fraser-McGurk. Hasn't been having the best of the times till now. But then it was Abhishek Porel and KL Rahul who both took on the attack. KL Rahul specifically playing his shots, trying to maximize the power play because he knew that as the ball gets older, the conditions are going to get difficult for batting. So he wanted to use the hard new ball as much as possible. He continued to play his shots with Abhishek Porel. Abhishek Porel has been playing for the Delhi Capitals at number 3 all throughout this season as of now. Hasn't really left a big mark, but has always given those decentish quick cameos in the middle order for the Delhi Capitals. But Abhishek Porel, after a well-made 20-odd runs, had to return back to the pavilion. He got out after giving a good start to the Delhi Capitals, and then KL Rahul continued to play his shots. But who joined was the Delhi Capitals captain Akshar Patel, who came out to the centre. He started off with a flurry of boundaries, first ball 6 and a couple of more boundaries early on, and he played his shots as well, but he had to go back to the pavilion. Not the best shot, not the kind of shot he would have wanted to get out on. Sort of an embarrassing moment for him, but he also, after playing a small cameo, had to go back to the pavilion. But all the Delhi batters were able to do this because of the reason that there was a KL Rahul who was showing certainty and assurance for the Delhi batters. He was there standing on one end, really solid, also scoring runs, and with him batters whoever came, be it Abhishek Porel first, then Akshar Patel, and then Samir Rizvi, all of them could really accelerate and make sure that Delhi Capitals are not lagging behind as far as the run rate is concerned. But Samir Rizvi also, after a small cameo, returned back. KL Rahul was still standing on the other end, really solid. He now started to build a partnership with the man in form for the Delhi Capitals, Tristan Stubbs. That quick fire 23 odd that he scored in the lower middle order really made the difference for the Delhi Capitals later on as well. Quick fire 23 odd runs for Tristan Stubbs later on as well. He continued to play with KL Rahul. Both of them accelerated in the later half of the match for the Delhi Capitals in that innings. But KL Rahul, after a really good knock, had to return back. Would have been a little disappointed, would have wanted to play a little quicker innings, but by the end of it, all of this made really sense that KL Rahul's knock. This is how the Delhi Capitals points, Delhi Capitals scorecard looked at the mid innings mark. 77 for KL Rahul on 51 deliveries, 33 for Abhishek Porel, 21 for Akshar Patel, Sameer Rizvi quick fire 20 as well, Tristan Stubbs 24 of 12 deliveries, making sure that the Delhi Capitals reaches on a total of 183. This point it looked like a 15 runs over par total because the wicket was sticking on a little bit, the ball was turning, and Delhi did have bowlers in Mohit Sharma, Kuldeep Yadav and Akshar Patel who could really exploit the conditions. And that's exactly what happened early on. Ruturaj Gaikwad and Rachin Ravindra had to go back to the pavilion. Both batters who have showed some kind of form for the Chennai batting lineup, they had to return back. Early wickets for the Delhi Capitals and two people in form had to return back to the pavilion. But the batters continue to play the shot in Devon Conway and Vijay Shankar started to play their shots as well, trying to accelerate and trying to get Chennai Super Kings back in the game. But by the time that could have happened, Devon Conway also succumbed his wicket. He had to go back to the pavilion, and at this point the Chennai Super Kings were really in deep trouble. Devon Conway after Devon Conway went out, it was Shivam Dube who joined Vijay Shankar in the centre, and Shivam Dube, like always for his reputation, hit a couple of boundaries, but again, like always in the season, he's getting those starts but is getting out as well. So he had to go out. Vipraj Nigam making sure that Shivam Dube doesn't really hurt the Delhi Capitals after a couple of boundaries, which Vipraj Nigam really showing his calm and cool head, which he showed with the bat against LSG, and today with the ball he did exactly that. Shivam Dube was looking dangerous. He sent Vipraj Nigam sent him back to the pavilion. After Shivam Dube, it was Ravindra Jadeja as well who had to return back to the pavilion. Ravindra Jadeja also came out, just 2 deliveries he played and had to go back. He got out as well, and now the stadium was just awaiting one man. The score was 74 for 5. The Chennai Super Kings needed over 100 runs at this point, and at that point Vijay Shankar was joined by none other than Mahendra Singh Dhoni. All the crowd was on him. The cameras were on him and his parents and his wife and children, and what everybody was expecting, that wasn't the case really, because MS Dhoni continued to play his shot. On the other hand, Vijay Shankar first really took the onslaught. He started to up the ante by this time because he was playing runner ball, but really wasn't able to apply him the power hitting that he actually has in him. He wasn't able to get that, was playing a single double sort of a knock. He was then with MS Dhoni, they both did try to get closer to the target, but unfortunately that wasn't going to be the case because Vijay Shankar as well, who was struggling on the other end, reached to his 50. Not much celebrations from him because he realized that the game was far behind and this 50 will ideally go in vain, and that's exactly what happened. Dhoni, late blitz by Mahendra Singh Dhoni as well, but all had gone in vain because runs were too many and balls were too less. And that is when the Delhi Capitals ended up winning the game by 25 runs. A great convincing victory for the Delhi Capitals. They find themselves at the top of the points table with 3 wins in the 3 games that they have played till now. Lots of questions will be asked and lots of people will speculate moving ahead that was this MS Dhoni's last game for the Chennai Super Kings or not. We'll come to know about that on the 11th of April when Chennai Super Kings plays their next game against the Punjab Kings in Mullapur. That will be really exciting to see. But this is how the Chennai Super Kings points table batting order looks like after the end of 20 overs. Devon Conway 13. Vijay Shankar 69 of 54 balls. That really cost Chennai Super Kings a lot. Shivam Dube wasn't able to leave an impact. 2 runs for Jadeja and 30 of 26 for Mahendra Singh Dhoni. That is how the chase turned out for the Chennai Super Kings, and that's exactly what happened. And now the Delhi Capitals, now at the top of the points table. Chennai Super Kings will really have to make those strides bigger and bigger if they want to make a comeback in this edition of the Indian Premier League. That is all that I've got for you as of now. We will be joining you for the next game as well. So stay tuned here on Sports Today. If you're liking our content, do not forget to press the subscribe button. If you like this video, do give us a like as well. And do not forget to press the bell icon so that as soon as we are live, you guys come to know first.